Right now, Steve Bannon is nearly 4 hours into a 4-month prison term. The former Trump White House strategist told supporters outside a federal prison in Connecticut that he is proud to go to prison.
The 7-year-old is behind bars for defying a subpoena from a congressional committee that was investigating January 6th. So what is in store for the new inmate? Let's talk with prison consultant Justin Paperny about this. Justin, thanks for being with us. I mean, what is Bannon going through right now as he's just getting started, as he's just entered prison?
The first day surreal, no doubt. You surrender, you're immediately put into handcuffs, go through hundreds of questions, and embarrassing squat and cough process where you're naked in front of guards. And just like that, you're processed over to the prison. I presume by now he's had his first meal in the dining room, or chow hall, as us felons call it. He's working his way around the compound, no doubt being welcomed by many people who are sympathetic to his plight. Veterans, many people who might be off-put by the heightened security that comes with his surrender because it could be disrupting their routine. So I would encourage him to lay low, adjust, and not follow through on his commitment he made earlier today that he would be more powerful in prison. That could come with a lot of complications.
What do you mean by that?
Well, the most important value for the Bureau of Prisons is keeping costs down and security of the institution, right? So the Bureau of Prisons has had issues. So if you have someone articulating they're going to be more powerful in prison, you can expect staff to pay more attention to that person. They're going to be reading emails, listening to phone calls, and if they think he is at risk or he's going to create problems, it's easier to just send him to segregation for the next 119 days. The special housing unit, though I can tell you there's nothing special about it, when you're locked in a bunker for 23 hours a day, you shower a few times a week, and you will not have access to the phones and email that he would like. So rather than make these sorts of inflammatory comments, probably makes sense to scale back, lay low, understand his environment, and not be off-putting to people who have lived in this environment, not for one day, but for weeks, months, years, and decades.
You mentioned the connectivity there. So he's going to have limited communications. He's got access to 15-minute phone calls. He does not have internet access. He has access to some limited emailing. How do you find that affects people who are so used to constant communication?
He's going to have to avoid temptation. People will already be offering him iPhones. Earlier today, I received a phone call from a mother crying because her son was caught with an iPhone in prison. He's in the hole. He may get a new charge. So he's got to ensure matters are not made worse. So if it's 15 minutes at a time, embrace it. If it's email, use it as much as you can and be respectful that other guys might want to use it as well. He is constricted. That's a consequence of serving time in federal prison. But I can assure you, people who are sympathetic to him will give him opportunities, the iPhone, the iPad, FaceTime, opportunities to advance his agenda. And it's going to require not giving in to temptation. Unfortunately, some people who are used to getting it their way whenever they want it, they struggle to make those sorts of good decisions on the inside, and real problems could follow, like sending him to segregation.
All right, Justin Paperny, thank you so much.